Okay, everyone. Well, we're going to get started. And if anyone pops into this event on Zoom, that's great. We'll just welcome you right in and catch you right on up. For those of you who don't know who I am, or maybe watching this on the replay, my name is Kathy White, and I am a Tastefully Simple consultant, and I have been with Tastefully Simple for 12 years. I think it's 12 years. And I truly, truly have fallen in love with this business simply because it's all about helping others get back around the table and solve problems. And it gives me a great creative outlet in so many different directions. But enough about me, right? So you came to watch this to learn a little bit about more what I do and how that kind of could fit maybe for you. I always like to tell people it's kind of like trying on a pair of shoes. If it's a good fit, great. If it's not, okay, no big deal. And that's kind of how I took my thought process when it came to Tastefully Simple. So let's just dive right on in. I'm going to show you a couple of slides and give you a little information. And then if you have questions, or I might offer some frequently asked questions, and we can kind of go through all that. Nope, sorry about that. And there's that. So this is my life. So I am, so why might you want to join? Tastefully Simple did some research on that, and they found that people usually join for three reasons, one of three reasons. It's either flavor, cash, or fun. Now let's do a little deep dive into each of one of those. Flavor. I mean, who doesn't love our products? It's food and everybody eats. That's the really cool thing. I don't know about you, but before I was a consultant, I was always having parties. I loved this food. The bacon, my sister loved it too. And she'd be like, oh, put that in a dip and we'll dip the string beans in there. We loved it. It was always a part of our family get-togethers, Tastefully Simple. People who love to cook love Tastefully Simple because yes, it's simple if you need it for your basics, but there's great opportunities if you love to cook to be creative with our Tastefully Simple products and have create new recipes. We like to do with our team a top chef and create new recipes and think of different ways outside the jar or seasoning, if you will, to use our products. It's just all about the flavor, right? Whoopsie daisies, my light went out. I don't know why. Let's try that again. No, I don't know why it went out. Story of my life. There we go. Okay. And again, that ease of Tastefully Simple. Like I said, we were using Tastefully Simple in our family get-togethers from way back before I was a consultant. And the word is right in it. Tastefully Simple. It's quick, it's simple, and it's great ways to either not only enjoy the food, but also give as gifts. And it's always a part of your life. All right. So then the second way that people might join Tastefully Simple is because cash. This is a business opportunity, right? And there is money involved. I will tell you personally, that was not my intention when I joined Tastefully Simple, but I know for many others it was. And I have a friend who she had a wedding, and every single Tastefully Simple party she had, she was like, oh, I just paid for another seat at my wedding. I love that she had this really strong reason why she loved to share Tastefully Simple with others. And she was making that money to pay off her wedding. I just love that concept. But it has, and by default, paid for many things for my life. We have used it to pay off the stuff that no one really likes to pay for, the bills, right? We've used it that way. I know some people who have used it to reduce debt or help pay for their kids' college fund. Saving. I have a friend who joined Tastefully Simple originally because she wanted to save money for a Disney trip. And so for each party she went out, she was putting a little bit of that cash that she was earning towards a Disney trip. And that goes along again with that family fun. For me personally, I set little mini financial goals, and it started out with just being able to get pizza on a Friday night and not having to worry about checking our check register to make sure we had the cash to support that. Ironic, yes, because we were buying food with my food money. Yes, I get it. But pizza was a thing. It's a tradition in our family that you always have pizza on Friday night. And this was such a nice way for me to be able to pay for that with my cash. For following that, we have used the money to save for certain things and help pay off. Currently, we're using it to, I bought my husband the lawnmower of his dreams. He really, really wanted a 0-turn lawnmower. And I was able to pay for that with my Tastefully Simple cash. Now, let's get to my favorite reason. Fun. Let's have some fun. That is why I joined Tastefully Simple. I joined Tastefully Simple for the fun. I needed a little bit of something different in my life to just kind of be creative, have some fun, meet some new people. When I joined 12 years ago, I was brand new to a new town, living in that with 2 little kids and working in a completely different town. And I just didn't have any way to or reason to get out of my house and get to know people. So I joined Tastefully Simple. And I mentioned this earlier. I joined for 3 months. I said, I'm only going to give this 3 months. I'm going to date it. I'm going to date it for 3 months and see if I fill that void of fun. And within those 3 months, the fun happened. Let me tell you, I was meeting new people. I was getting recognized by my leader saying, like, you're doing great. Looks like you're having fun. And within my first year, if you notice on fun, I earned an all expenses paid trip to, I think my first trip was to Cancun. All I was doing literally was having fun. And that was what was bringing me joy. And so if you're just missing a little joy in your life, this might be that little nugget that might help you. And that's the thing. The fun is in helping others. And I just love that I have this cool little vehicle to help me help others. All right. So we talked about the why you might join Tastefully Simple. Now let's talk about the how. Well, guess what? We like to party. I mean, and party is such an ambiguous word, right? We can kind of make this fit whatever works with your life. You think party, you think you have to have like all these RSVPs and you need to have a big spread. Tastefully Simple makes it kind of like work the way you want it to work for you. There are people who do tastings and they go to people's houses and they share the Tastefully Simple food. People check it out. They taste it. It's like going to a big Costco, right? And tasting all the food. Try before you buy. And it's just a fun way for everyone to get together. And that is probably my favorite way to party. But not everyone can do that based on their family or their lifestyle or what have you. So maybe online parties are best for you, whether it's on Facebook, here on Zoom, on Instagram. We have ways to show you how it might fit that way. Catalog parties. This is easy. Maybe you have a friend who has a whole bunch of Tastefully Simple lovers in their family and they just want to pass around the catalog. A lot of times I do catalog parties during a holiday. Families are getting together. I give them a catalog and they all sit around the dinner table making their orders. Okay, sounds great. Another one of my personal favorites are meal workshops because I get to work while I feed my family. No joke. So I'm working while I'm also kind of like I like to call it habit stacking. I'm getting my families all their dinners because they're watching me prep all my meals and they're joining in too. It's a no-brainer. Love me some family meal workshops or freezer meal workshops. You can always use your Tastefully Simple business as a vehicle to help others through fundraising and give a portion of your personal commission back to the fundraising. Vendor events this time of year during the holiday season. This is the time for vendor events. You see craft shows and bazaars popping up all over the place. And it's a great way to share and serve people with gift ideas and just get their Tastefully Simple for the holiday season. Because guess what? Everybody eats. And I even have started to dabble with text or messenger parties. These are the best. If you are a busy person, these are 15 minutes long and that is it. And they're quick and they're simple. So like I said, whatever you want to do when it comes to working your business, we can find a way to make that happen for you. So what questions might you have? Maybe you're like, oh, Kath, do I have to do a certain number of parties? No, the short answer is no. You don't have to do a certain number of parties each month. In fact, remember, you get to work this around your lifestyle and it's your business. Some people think you need to have a quota. Nope. we even have a special status called TS Perks, that if life happens and you need to take a little step away, you won't lose your business. You just kind of go to our status of TS Perks. You don't lose your business. You're just kind of taking a little step back. And when you're ready to come back, you come right on back. No big deal. And what happens? I'm trying to think of another question someone might ask me. I don't know. Let's see. What's my favorite part? That's usually my biggest question I get. My favorite part is this: getting to help others experience the joy of helping others. Is that weird? A little backwards? Sure. But I love that I have my own personal business where I control it and I'm able to help others. And you know what? Like I've said, maybe 5, 6 times, it's food. And this consumable product allows everyone to kind of solve their dinner time dilemmas. If you have more questions, go ahead, comment below, or not comment below, reach out to the person who sent this to you and just send them a question and let them know what you think or what questions you have. And I'm sure they're ready to help you. I want to thank you for just taking the time to watch this. And if you came and I invited you, thank you for joining me. I'd love to follow up with you within about 24 hours. But if you guys could do me a favor, go ahead, send a text to the person who sent this to you. And on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like, sign me up now, and 1 like, no way, Jose, let the person know where you are when it comes to joining Tastefully Simple. Either way is totally fine. That's why we show you this information so you can make an informed decision. I hope you have a lovely day, and thanks again for joining me. Bye.